Hey guys, let's talk about the Fall Creators update. This update it's been available on the Microsoft page for a little over a month now, and it's still better to always allow your operating system to update automatically because these updates, when they initially rolled out on the website, they may contain some bugs. Now, one notable such bug with this update was that it would turn off the IPv4 connection settings so that your computer wouldn't be able to connect to the internet. Even though your connection settings are all fine, it would turn off your IPv4 setting, and that wouldn't allow you to connect to the internet. These bugs have all been rectified mostly, and my system just updated to the Fall Creators update just recently, just the other day, and I'm pretty sure now most of your systems may have been updated with this new Fall Creators update. However, if that's not the case, then you may wanna just go into settings and update and security and check for updates. Or you may just click the link in the description below. That'll take you to this page, and then you may click the update now button to get this new update. Now this is a major update for Windows 10. It brings a lot of new changes, a lot of big and small changes. So let's get started with this. I'll try to cover most of the changes that this update brings to the operating system. So if you like using a Microsoft Edge, which is a pretty decent web browser, then a cool feature that they added is that you can now link the websites directly to the taskbar. That is how I used this feature just now for this link. I directly linked it to the taskbar. So all you have to do is you go to whatever website and then you just click here, pin this page to the taskbar, and there you have it, easily accessible from there. It would have been better if you could do the same with your default web browser such as Chrome or any other web browser for that matter, but as of now you can only use it with Edge. It's still a pretty decent option to have. Then the next thing is the live tiles. A little change they made with the live tiles. You can now group them together. You can group them together like this and create folders. So you can now assort many things over here, and it makes things convenient. You can have a lot of stuff, and then you can just select whatever you want, create folders. Then the next thing would be Paint 3D, which is another little thing which for your creative minds out there. You can now create stuff in 3D. You can download some 3D model templates, and then you can use those to create your own models, your own 3D stuff. There you go. These are some of the templates that are available online. You can just download these and then you can start working on them, or you can just create your own design from scratch. Then the next thing that the update brings is the People's panel. Now this panel, what it does is it brings all of the Microsoft related social apps together. So it groups them together in one single place, and then you can so to say connect with all your friends through this convenient People's tab. So you can have Skype here and your mail. I don't think I'll be using it much because I don't really use Microsoft based social networking apps much, but still it is good for those people who use Skype and mail to have it all in one single place. The next thing, more gaming related, would be Spatial Sound. So if you right click your speaker setting, and then you could check out the Spatial Sound setting, which what it does is similar to Dolby Atmos, which creates this 3D sound atmosphere using headphones. Now you have this native setting which Windows creates with this update, so that is relatively much better than Dolby Atmos, and then that'll it's much better for gaming rather than music or movies or whatever. So do try that out if you're a gamer. Then since we're talking about gaming, the next thing would be TruePlay, which is the native anti-cheat system that Windows brings with this new update. So there are many devs use many different anti-cheat systems in their games, such as Valve using VAC. Well, now Windows is bringing in TruePlay, which is the native anti-cheat system that comes with the operating system. So this is integrated into the operating system. So this should actually theoretically work much better than the other anti-cheat systems, as this TruePlay will have root access to all the operating system files. The other anti-cheat systems, they're fairly limited because they don't really have access to all these root files. Now the next thing, since we're talking about anti-cheat, might as well talk about antivirus. What with Windows Defender, it's become a totally full-fledged antivirus system now. So it protects from any and all kind of malware, virus. Previously it was not as reliable because it was kind of slow, and it was still reliable, but now they've turned it into a full-fledged antivirus system. Then a neat little addition would be the Emoji Keyboard. So now you can just press Windows period, and you have this neat little emoji tab right here. You can use this with any of your social networking sites, social networking apps, Twitter, Facebook, or even Notepad, and just use any of these emojis. Nice little addition to the update. Then another little gaming related aspect is the GPU settings that it shows in the performance tab of the task manager. So now you can monitor all your GPU resources. So if you see your GPU taking a lot of load, you can always just go into your task manager and check what is up with it, what is going on, what is consuming all those resources. You can check different things: security, 3D settings, video encoding, decoding, all that. It's pretty neat actually. It's really fleshed out. Then the next thing we have would be a little update to the OneDrive. So what it does is this, they're calling it files on demand. Whatever files you have on cloud, it'll show you here, and you can just double tap and download them on the go. So you don't really have to have it on your PC storage. It'll still show you all those files which you have on the cloud, and you'll be able to just download them fairly quickly. So that's a neat little addition for those of you who use OneDrive. And then lastly, now we have the link phone option, which allows you to link your Android or your iOS device to your computer, and with that you'll be able to monitor all your notifications, or if you are working on something on your phone, you'll be now able to continue that work on your PC. That's it, guys. Wrapping up, we could pin whatever we wanted to the taskbar, the live tiles, the paint 3D, the people's panel, then the spatial sound setting, then TruePlay setting for gaming related anti-cheat system. Then we had the Windows Defender, then the Emoji Keyboard, the task manager, which now also allows us to monitor the GPU settings, the OneDrive, and then linking the phone. So these are some of the more significant changes that this update brought to Windows 10. There are a lot more changes, some minor changes, but these were most of the significant changes. So I hope this video helped you know what changes this new update brought to your system. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you guys in the next one. Have a noisy day.